Hey guys, so I've been wanting to do this video for a while. I've been talking about it for a while and I just haven't had a chance. Please excuse my hair and this heavenly light above me. The light's right above my head and it's 10 o'clock, so that explains the hair. But anyways, I had a few minutes, so I wanted to do this video, and I was going to try and write stuff down so I wasn't just rambling, but that didn't happen. So yeah, I'm going to try to not make it too long. It is kind of a story time and also a tips video. So yeah, you probably saw it by the title, tips of a nail tech. I just wanted to make this video because I see a lot of these nail salon horror story videos or worst nails ever, and I just wanted to kind of give some tips from a nail tech's point of view to try and avoid these situations, because I saw them in places that I worked, and so I no longer worked there because I wasn't going to work in a place that did business like that. So yeah, so I'll talk about the first salon I worked at out of school. And I don't know how to say this in a nice way, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, but it was an Asian owned salon. A man and his wife owned it. It's a very popular salon in the town. Well, I wouldn't call it a salon. It's like a nail place in the town where it's at. He previously owned another salon, nail place, that my mom went to my whole life, and you know, as a kid I never really thought anything of it. It's just a place to go get your nails done. So I went there a few times myself, and then I went to school and got my nail tech license, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna work for him, you know, he's a cool guy, he's got a nice place, does good nails. So I was about to graduate, I went and had an interview with him. He's like, when your license comes in, you can start. I was like, cool. So they had me come in and shadow a few days, and the first thing I noticed was how the owner would talk to his customers. He called one lady, he said, "Hey fatty, sit down." I'm like, I don't care how many times somebody comes here to get their nails done. That's not okay. It's just not okay. So, sorry, my eyes are watering. I was just like, oh, that's kind of weird. I don't really think that he should be doing that. And then my license came, and so I started working there. And I told them before I started, you know, this is when I want to work, this is when I'm available to work. And he's like, oh yeah, yeah. I was working 80 hours a week. 80 hours. And most of that time, I was just sitting there because they wouldn't give me any clients. I was away from my family 80 hours a week for nothing. Most of the time, I was running around doing stuff for them, getting stuff for them, cleaning stuff up after them. I was their slave. Their cleaning slave. It was just unreal. I don't know how to explain it in a way that doesn't make me sound like I'm just complaining, but it was crazy. Nothing I did was right, even though I got really good grades in school. I passed my licensing. I know what I'm doing. Nothing that I did was right. They would make up customer complaints They didn't get any. They didn't get any. But they would say that the person was complaining. So, I didn't appreciate that. And it wasn't a good environment. They did nails in like 20 minutes and then people were out the door. You can't do a good set of nails in 20 minutes. You can't. You can't. You can't do a good pedicure in 20 minutes. And they would get mad if I went over that 20 minutes. They'd be like, you need to be faster. They use tools that are illegal in the state of Indiana to use. They used them. That to me right there shows you don't care about your customer safety. And you don't care about your employees. Because I was being forced to use them. And I didn't appreciate that. I was like, I'm not going to risk losing my license over this. So I quit. And I was making very good money there. But it wasn't worth it. I wasn't going to work at a place that treated their customers like they didn't matter. I got into doing nails because that's what I loved. And working in a place like that, you don't get to take time to get to know your customers, your clients. You don't get to take the time to do a good job. You don't. I didn't think I was doing a good job, and I didn't like that. So, that's my first, story. So now I just want to give some, advice, tips, that kind of thing. If you walk into a nail salon, I just watched a video and she said that when she walked in, she didn't feel comfortable. Walk out. Walk out. Because I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be a good situation. It's not. Walk out. Go somewhere else. If you walk in and it's dirty and there are tools sitting out, if there's any kind of tool sitting out, you need to leave. Because they're not sanitizing properly. There should be no tools out. Zero. Nothing. No buffers, files. It shouldn't be out. It should be put away in sanitizer. Clean. Before every single person. If you walk in and the place itself is dirty, walk out. You're going to get an infection or something if they cut you and their surroundings are dirty. You're going to get an infection. And that's not safe. If you don't like the way the person is treating you, say something. Speak up. Because I've seen a lot of these story time videos and they're like, oh, I felt bad and I didn't. Say something. If you don't like the way your nails are looking, say something. Sorry, Sophie. Say something. Because that's your nails. You're paying for them, not them. That is their job to give you what you want. And if they're not doing it, you need to leave. If they try and charge you for this, that, and this, and everything, go someplace else because they're just trying to get your money. You need to make sure beforehand you tell them what you want and they give you the price. And if they try and change it at the end, because they will, then you need to leave. That's not right, and they will do it. I've worked in multiple places, and they'll be like, oh yeah, it's this price. And then you get to the end, you didn't change anything, you didn't add anything, and it'll be $5 more. No, that's not okay. If they cut you or injure you in any way, a pedicure or nails, leave and report them. That's the problem with this. I'm getting mad now. That's the problem with half of this, story time videos I see and salons I hear people getting hurt and not saying anything. You need to say something. Report them to the state. Report them to the Better Business Bureau. There's a town not far from me. A lady got cut on her finger. And she is now in the hospital. Her finger exploded pretty much with infection, and now it's up her arm, and she could lose her arm from dirty tools. You need to have knowledge of this stuff when you walk into a salon, because you need to know what to look for. You need to be educated. I know it's just getting your nails done, but she could lose her arm now. So if there's tools out or you don't think they're cleaned properly, ask them for a new set. Now, that can be deceiving because that first salon I worked at would repackage their tools. They would wash them with soap and then repackage them. That's it. That's not safe. And that's why I did not work there for more than just a few weeks. It's not safe. You need to be educated. And you need to speak up. Don't be afraid of offending somebody. Don't be afraid of making them mad. Speak up. It's your nails. It's you're paying for it, and it's your safety. I know, like, it sounds serious for, like I said, just getting your nails done, but it is. Because if you get cut with a dirty tool, you're in trouble. Especially with pedicures, because it's super easy. If they use the, what's it called, like a Credo blade or something, it's a little blade, tell them to stop. Those are not safe. I don't care how bad you think your feet are. Do not let them use those. Those are illegal in the state of Indiana. I don't know about anywhere else, but do not let them use those. They're not safe. And if you get cut with one that's dirty, I don't care if they replace the blade, the thing the blade goes in could be dirty, and you're going to get an infection. You need to speak up. That's the biggest point of this video, I guess, is to speak up. If you don't feel comfortable, if you think something's not right, if you're not satisfied with how they're doing your nails or your pedicure, speak up. If they act like they don't understand you, they do. And if you can't get through to them, then you need to leave. You need to talk to people, look at reviews. And yes, reviews can be deceiving. I understand that. Talk to people. And say, hey, where do you go? What's it like? Where are some places I shouldn't go? Talk to people. Your friends, people that you just meet. Ask people. That's a really good way to find a good place, because if somebody says, hey, this happened to me, I don't want that to happen to me, so I'm not going to go there. And yeah, it could be a one-time thing, but I really don't want to chance it. And I don't want to pay for crappy nails. Like the place where I live, there's one nail salon here, and I went there the first time. They were okay. They weren't great, and yeah, they were really expensive because I got gel polish. But I didn't want to drive 35-40 minutes to go get my nails done. So I gave them another chance when my nails needed to fill in, and they looked awful. And I told them, hey, there's gel all over my fingers. Can you fix that? No. They upped the price. And I was like, you told me the price was going to be this. And she said, oh, no, it's this. I will never go back there again. It's dirty. The first time it was like really clean. I was like, wow, they've cleaned this place up, maybe it'll work out, and I'll start coming here. No. So if you go a place and one time it's clean and the next time it's not, that means it's probably not always the cleanest, and you need to not go there. So I don't know. I mean, I just wanted to make this video because I've been watching a lot of these videos, and I just wanted to get this stuff out there. If you have questions, comment them below, and I'll make a video answering your questions. If you have any questions that you want to ask me, I'm not doing nails currently, but I've worked in several salons and I have my license. So if you want to ask me a question, comment below, and I'll do a video answering your questions. Because I would rather you ask me and me take the time to answer them for you than something happen to you. So I'm going to stop now because this video is super long. But I'm glad I finally got it done. And be sure to comment below with your questions, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!